I was sitting here listening, thinking about that. Uh, the ancient ancestors. I ain't looked at none of them. I want to look at them though. When I got time, y'all. I ain't really got the time. You ain't gotta do nothing but jump my memory of ancient stuff. And everything else gonna come to me. I don't know. That's how it works. I never was good at school though. When it comes to ancient stuff, I just need a jolt. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I heard one though, part of one, it said something, they were talking about Jesus Christ, how he was just Greek, blah, 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 blah. Y'all, that's still implementing. Jesus is real. I'm telling y'all, that's a fact. Jesus is real. It's just like Jesus is his youngest son before me. It's like all of them was God's kids. All them ancient people, all them ancient, what you call God's kids, y'all. What y'all need to ask yourselves is this. Who did God have them babies by? What you need to ask yourself. Don't do that. I might get in trouble for saying that. I hope I don't. Don't do that. But it's like, it's the dark before the dark. Yeah, that's God's wife. You know what I'm saying? Another thought might be God. This anime stuff. This for anime. This is just for anime, y'all. I meant to say that before I started. This is just for anime entertainment. But there's a dark God. Let's say God had a child. All God kids, the ones that we know of, like Nubi, Ra, all them or whatever, they all are from powerful. They all are from powerful women or whatever. And it might be a dark before dark. They all like let's just say it's anime stuff. Let's just say it's darkness, you know, different darknesses. And I'm an old dark, I'm an ancient dark. Don't ever disrespect Jesus, y'all. Y'all know Jesus real. Everybody should know Jesus real. I heard about Jesus in the Astro. I heard about Jesus through near-death experiences, really. I know Jesus real. I mean, I know Jesus real, for real, you know. And I told y'all if you go back, what happened was I had a near-death experience. And I started meditating and I started praying. And I couldn't reach them. They were like, you just gotta meditate, pray harder, and pray more. So that's what I did. And the next thing you know, thank you, Casper. Next thing you know, I seen myself in a lineup. And I was beside, it was Jesus was the last one in the line outside of myself. And God, that's when God told me, you my youngest son. I felt so good about that. Because I ain't never been nothing in my life. And, you know, to come back here after a near-death experience, to come back here to do this for y'all, I would have had to have a lot of motivation because you took all the motivation that I needed to do it, right? So what can be motivating me? What God told me. God said, you my youngest son, and you are adopted into your family down there. You don't belong. You my child. Man, that made me feel so good. That made me feel so good. And I met my grandparents, and you know, I met a lot of people. I can't explain that part. But anyway, I seen my twin flames, all them kids. I had family over there. Everything was the opposite over there. Beautiful life. Had a beautiful life. And I seen my online girlfriend standing beside God or Jesus, one of them, with her hand on the shoulder like she was taking a picture. And I seen them other girls, they were just standing in line with roses and stuff. The ones that attacked me. you know. I was supposed to come here and have a good time with them, and they were one of the main mission was to give them a baby. They didn't even come to me. They didn't want me at all. This is a particular child, I guess you could say. But the goal was to get back to the lady that was beside Jesus or God went on. And it wasn't like I failed. I guess you could say it was a falling thing, but I doubt it. It might have been, I don't know. I met 3 women up there. Well, it was like 4 women up there that were the strongest. Um, um, Rosie, my gun, y'all call her here. I met her up there. I met Lily. I met all of y'all. I don't want to say y'all name on it. And but Guns was over Venus. She was like a real superwoman or something like that. And like that's real. I'm guessing that's real. That comes from some real truth. Wonder Woman. And the young lady, the one I call my online girl, I wasn't even supposed to meet her. But she is something different. It's something unique about her that God have yet to wake me up to. I can't tell nobody about that. I know a little bit, but I ain't gonna say nothing about it. And there's 2 girls on this planet that they still working. Y'all like new vessels. There might be some things y'all don't like about y'all vessels, but y'all still in the process of work on. Like God's still modifying y'all. But this is anime now. So anyway, it's just like you just gotta imagine the father, guy, you know, it's like God of your his whole self, you know, the dark, the negative and the positive. God, the whole thing is God. Negative and the positive are married to each other. See what I'm saying? So it's like it's interdimensional type stuff. But all of us from God, oh y'all, it don't matter about that. Don't disrespect Jesus. I'm telling you, you're gonna curse yourself. I can prove it. If I'm wrong and y'all are more right than me, then we'll see through ancestry. We'll see how my life be in the future. I guarantee I'll still be speaking the same thing. I'll be advanced. And I'll be doing great, you know, because Jesus is definitely real. I don't know what y'all don't get about it. It's like, the sad part is that whoever giving y'all this information to put out there, they just, somebody throwing y'all it's like, oh, y'all doing it to yourselves. Somebody got information, but what I'm trying to say is high ups and 1% know this stuff. Like, they know this stuff for a fact. Like, regardless of how you twist the story, whatever the Jesus story was, whatever the Jesus story was, if they kill me today, they can say anything about me because of the way the situation they left me in. And you can say I wasn't God's child, and you can compare me to the other ones that y'all keep talking about. But the thing about it is, this is like a God box. This box was made after them, so they could have got put in this box as well. You know what I'm saying? So this box was created to trap a God, if I ain't mistaken. And that's what's so sad about it, because it was basically created to torture God's children. It wasn't created for that, no, of course not. But they use it for that. It was. It's gonna change though. Things change. It's just gonna be a slow process. And I told you I'm the last one. But don't disrespect Jesus. Quit making war, y'all. Like, why you keep making war? And then you got, out of all the people you can make war with, you want to choose another black man to do it to. I thought you were just talking about ancient blacks. See, you contradict yourself when you talk like that. You don't know me. And I tell your people come see about me. You'll see. Thank you, Casper. You'll see. I know I'm God's child. If y'all was so tapped in, you would know it too. I don't even know why you trying. Don't even play with it. I know for a fact I'm God's child. I might be lazy, but I know for a fact I'm God's child. I died too many times. I died too many niggas. I know I'm God's child. But I might be a little stubborn and hard-headed. I am the youngest, you know. I am the youngest. no good person though. I'm not no bad person. I just that most of the stuff that the world wants you to entertain is rebellious against my Father. And it's like I'd rather just sleep through that. I ain't finna do that. Even though it's wrapped up like it's good, even though it's wrapped up like it's of God, and it's not, y'all. I'm not finna entertain that. I come here to do a job for my Father, not for man. I come here to do a job for my Father to help man, to change man, to elevate man, to help y'all save y'all soul, because you're going in a direction. It look like to me y'all been going in a direction that the only way y'all was able to even think about making it is to sell your soul. I come to stop that, cut that off. You ain't gotta do that. Stop that. Enough. You trying to say you can't be a man or a woman unless you sell your soul? That's a joke. It's a program. Come on, we should be paying attention to that. But and I ain't saying attack. If you ain't gonna attack me, don't attack. Just teach. You ain't gotta attack nobody. Don't attack no race. You just teach. Wake everybody up. You wake everybody up the right way. Everybody gonna wake up. All colors gonna wake up. That's why I said this race thing is an issue. And fix it, y'all. I can fix it, but I'm not doing it. It ain't my job to fix it. My job, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my purpose. If I roll around that, if I bend that corner, I teach on a little bit, but I'm not gonna stay there because it's beneath me. Teach it. Okay, so what if black folk, if we got ancient black folk and they did it, so what? Well, we still in prison, we still overpopulating the prison, we still overpopulating the boxes, we still in poverty. But teach it. Teach it. Darn. Don't be attacking me. You can't attack me. My ancestors will chop you in half. I don't care where you think you from in this world, who you think you are. I ain't fearing nobody. It don't matter who you think you are. It ain't got nothing to do with color, period. You could be in the oldest country in the world. It don't matter who you think you are. Y'all over here, I'm God's child. I ain't man's child. I'm God's child. You better know it. But I fight for my Father. Everything in my mind wrap around my Father. When y'all hit me with low blows, what y'all think is low blows, you ain't gotta love her, you ain't this, and you ain't that, and you ain't this, and you. That's all human tactics. That ain't gonna work on me. I ain't been a human in a long time. And y'all don't have to be human either. You can elevate out of your human into your angel mode, but you gotta get over that. Y'all gotta get over that. Y'all gotta start standing up, man. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was in the street, I ain't never sold out for $1. And I ain't never sold out for a lover. And I ain't never have to abuse none one of them. I stand on my own and God. That's it. That's all I ever had with God. God became my best friend 12 years old. I lost my family at 12 years old. That must have been when they signed me over. You better understand the plot twist. When somebody sign you over for something that great of a deal, $1 trillion, $1 billion, whatever it might be, whatever it is, nobody like you no more. Nobody love you no more. You are officially a target for the rest of your life at 12 years old. Ain't nobody scared of y'all out there. You done sent all your magic. You done pulled your magic buckets. You done throw your monkey blood on everybody. You done sacrifice everything possibly except for yourself. If you didn't sacrifice yourself, and some of y'all did sacrifice yourselves. So whatever you gotta do, quit attacking each other though. Can you do that? Can you pop them locks on the prisons? Can you heal us? Can you fix this poverty class? Can you fix this poverty that we stuck in? Otherwise, go on somewhere else with all that. I don't care where you from, who you think you is. If it's knowledge that need to be taught, well, teach it. Teach it already. You ain't gotta attack nobody. This is what's gonna happen. You sound like a crying ass, grown ass baby. You got all that knowledge, and the best thing you can do with that knowledge is attack another one of your own. You ain't grew up yet. It's bad to have that much knowledge. If you got that much knowledge, you got a lot of money. And it's even worse to have that much money and have that much knowledge. And the best thing you can do with it is attack your own. Don't say nothing about my brother Jesus. I know Jesus real. Ain't nobody finna be arguing. This planet ain't finna argue about if Jesus real or not, what Jesus gonna do, how Jesus gonna come back. If them other ones came back, you gonna throw them in the box like you did me and Jesus. Ain't you clown? Now worry about that part. Worry about how the fact if one of them came back that you keep worshiping, you don't even know who you worshiping. If one of them came back, how would you look at them? How would you treat them? You wouldn't know what's gonna be so different about them to make you treat them any different the way you did me and Jesus. I told y'all there's two things I don't play about in this world, and that's God and Jesus. It's God and my ancestors and Jesus. God, Jesus, and my ancestors. Jesus, God, and my ancestors. It don't even matter what way you put it around. Them the ones I take up for. Everybody that I love the most is dead and gone. Outside of my son. And even I put God before my son. All day long. You get this nothing. I'll tell you, ain't nothing worse than knowledge that important in the worst person's hands. You get this nothing. You sound like a bunch of babies. Well, teach it. Elevate everybody. You gonna hold it to yourself, huh? You know, when I was in my studio, I made sure I brought the first thing people want to do when they come in my studio is bite me. And the first thing I do is I tell them, they say, I want to make this song, we're going to make it this long. And I tell them, well, we ain't going to be able to make this song this long because you need me on your song just to make it. Now, what we're going to do is take a couple more weeks than what you said, and I'm going to bring the best out of you. Then you can make your song, and it won't be our song because I'm not getting no credit for making your song. So I bring the best out of people. I don't get them hell. I ain't the kind of person that say, I never make somebody's stuff the best of mine. Y'all do what you gotta do. Look, just get in line. There's a whole lot of people throwing magic. They've been throwing magic since I was a baby. Just go and get in line. Go get your monkey blood and all that. Who cares? I'm God's child. Ain't nothing gonna tame me for that. Ain't nothing gonna change me from that. He ain't did. Well, go prove it. How you gonna prove it? You big and bad, you got them books in your hand, you ain't even gotta be nowhere near in my proximity, close proximity at all. You should be able to just look at your little book and go, and something should happen. And you go over there and get with your monkey blood and you do what you gotta do. Ain't nobody caring about all that. Them same ones you talking about, them same ones that's in that book that you think you know, they gonna look at you when you finally reach out to them, they gonna say, who you talking about? They gonna jump on you for trying to even try me. Damn, everything y'all get, you wanna turn it against your own people. Right now, y'all got army. We got army, black folk got army. The problem is they attacking their own. Remember who sold us into slavery. Let's work on that. We got so much to fix, black people in the whole world, not just America, everywhere in the world. We got so much we need to work on. We always singing about love, 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 love. And yet, we have yet to show love. I tell you, you tell me nothing. Don't listen to people like that. I listen to God.